Well, also, you might be flying at night and you can't see very good, or it be foggy conditions or whatever. Do you guys got like special equipment to be able to, like infrared lights or green?
Well, now, what we actually do is all of our helicopters are equipped with night vision goggle technology. It's Avis 9 technology that we employ in our helicopters, and it's great. I mean, it literally turns night into day. You can be out here pitch black, not be able to see anything. You put those goggles on and flip it down, and it's like daylight. It's like looking outside now.
That's amazing. That is so amazing. Um, you do a lot of work with the law enforcements and things like that.
We do a lot of work with law enforcement, EMS, the local hospitals, the fire departments. We do a lot of outreach education, and that involves law enforcement and the fire departments. We'll go out and actually train the people there how to land the helicopters, what we're going to be looking to, how we would like to communicate and stuff, so we can get in and out as safely and proficiently as possible.
Now, let's talk about this. What are ways that the community and public can give back to the Air Evac Life team? How to support it?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. A big thing is our membership program we have. It's kind of a twofold. It helps offset some of the costs that we have to incur because operating a helicopter is very expensive to operate a helicopter, and the airplane as well. I mean, you're looking at fuels significantly very expensive, $6-7 a gallon, I think is what it is now. And then you're looking at we'll burn 50, 60 gallons easy on a flight or more, depending on where we're going. And then anything aeromedical related when it comes to repairing them is very expensive. But with the membership program, those funds help us out. They help us offset some of those costs, and they also really benefit the community in that if they have one of those, we will bill your insurance, and whatever your copay is, we will write it off and accept that as payment in full.
Now, how can people become a member of this program?
Well, there's several different ways of doing it. You can swing by any of our bases. We'll have those materials there. We have membership representatives that go out and do membership drives. But with today's technology, everybody's pretty familiar with the internet. You can go to our website. It is lifeteam.net, and you can go there and read a lot of our history. It has a history of the company, our mission profile, base locations, and there's also a membership link that shows membership information. You can actually apply, fill it out right online then, or contact someone or have someone contact you by send an email. There's all that contact information there. There's also an education link on there that EMS and hospital professionals can go to if they have a certification that's kind of hard to get in the area. We may offer that class. They can click on that link, select what state they're in, and it has a list of the classes we have available.
Well, we've talked about the helicopter, and now let's touch on the aircraft. What are the sizes of these vehicles?
Well, no, it depends on the helicopter. Now we operate a Bell 206 helicopter, and they're not real big helicopters. In general, EMS helicopters aren't real big. Normally about a 300-pound patient can be loaded in one of these things. So it's big enough to fit the majority of the community.
Okay. And you've got like a paramedic inside the helicopter as well?
Yes, we operate a nurse, paramedic, and pilot system there, and there's a seat right there. We'll load you in. Normally, the paramedic sits at the head, which is what we call the airway seat, and his biggest thing is making sure to keep your airway secured. If you need to be intubated, which is putting the tube down your throat to actually breathe for you, mechanically ventilate you,
Right.
that would be his responsibility. And then there's also a nurse there beside him to perform anything else we need done. And then we actually cross-train both our people, so our nurses are capable of doing airway management just as well as paramedics, and vice versa.
What if a situation would occur that you need more than one helicopter?
Well, we needed more than one helicopter. We have, I think, currently 11 air evac helicopters in the state of Kentucky. But we would contact the next closest helicopter. Say we're out on a scene flight here in Corbin,
Right.
and need multiple aircrafts. It's something real bad. There's a lot of patients. We could contact our Manchester, Kentucky ship, which can be here really fast. And then our policy on it, and
which that has happened in times past. You
Yeah.
know, like a wreck on the interstate, multiple car accident. You know, and people in desperate shape.
Oh yeah, exactly. And with that situation, we would activate our closest aircraft. But our company's policy is to on scene flights, these are true medical emergencies, and if our helicopter is not available, we will call one of our competitors to come and assist us on that, or if we're not available at all, to come do the transport. Because when you're talking about these scene flights, when you're hurt and you're out on the side of the road, you need the closest available aircraft, and that is our company's outlook on it, and that is our policy to roll scene flights to the closest aircraft, not just our aircraft. If that situation were to arise where we needed multiple aircraft, we would send our Williamsburg and Manchester ships if they're available. If were not available, or if we needed more than that, we would contact PHI Medical, has a base setting in London, Kentucky. Air Methods has a base setting in London, Kentucky as well, and we would utilize both of those aircraft as well.